Hi everyone, it's Dasher Dave here again. I'm back for another and impromptu video. Well, the reason it's impromptu is because I was expecting to work on my journal, but I'm not going to. I'm going to do something else. And the reason for that is I was watching somebody today. So I had a new subscriber. Well, I've had a couple of new subscribers, but I had a new subscriber identify themselves as being Maggie from Waste Some Time with Maggie. I believe she's from. Let me just check that that's correct, because waste some time with Maggie. And she's from New Zealand. And I've been watching her, and I've liked what she's done. I like what she said. I felt, I felt there was a mutual respect there. So I went and watched some of her stuff, and I've been inspired to make something that I watched her do. So I will come back to the journal, don't worry. It's just that we all need a bit of a break, don't we? We all need a bit of a distraction, hence the reason why we have 1,000,003 things that never get finished. So I'm going to make my take on a matchbook snippet thing. So it's going to be like I say, it's going to be if you hear things falling off in the background, that's because things are falling off in the background. So it'll be my take on it. So I'm going to make some things, and we'll see how it goes. So I was looking at some cardboard that I wanted to use, and I couldn't decide. This isn't really cardboardy, but what I thought was I could just stick it to a piece of cardboard before I turned it into cardboard. So it was an envelope. It's now 2 pieces of paper. I thought I would stick it to some card, which I have here, and I will make it from there. So do I want to stick it to that piece of card, or do I have another piece of card that might be useful? There's this, but this is, I think it's a bit wet. I was making something else and I just didn't make it. So I was making off camera. I know, how dare I make stuff off camera? Who on earth do I think I am? Anyway, should know better than try and make things off camera. So I'm going to stick this to this, I think. Well, I'm going to stick this to this. There's no thinking about it. I'm doing it. And then I can use that to make what I want to make. So it was, like I say, it was a little matchbook, and hers was like an accordion style matchbook. So I will link her video in the description, because it was good. I enjoyed it. It was, a nice little bite-size thing. She was inspired by somebody else, but I don't know who she was inspired by, because I was inspired by her. So I'm giving her the kudos for inspiring me. So I know it doesn't completely stick to here because there's this bit here, but I thought if you cut this bit off, I could put that on there, or I could just not bother, because it's this bit that I want. So so I was watching her and I thought, ooh, I feel inspired. So because I felt inspired, I thought I would do it. So rather than just sitting here. So I had a day off today, like I said I was going to. So today is Friday for me, and I've had my day off, and I didn't get half of the things done that I'd expected to do. But you know what? I had a nice day off. Wasn't feeling particularly great to start with, but feeling a lot better than Vic feels. Vic was supposed to be coming over tonight, and this is the reason why I'm at a loose end, but he's not feeling very well. He even had to take some time off work, and the sector that he works in is hospitality, and he doesn't get paid unless he goes in. So alas, he's going to have to miss some pay, whereas I get sick pay for if I miss any time, but I don't usually miss any time. I have to be very poorly, but he equally with him, he has to be very poorly before he's at that point. So what I want to do, because I'm making a matchbook, but I'm going to make it a little bit deep. So I think it's deep. I'm going to go for I'm going to go for there. Wrong side, Dave. Valley becomes a mountain, Dave. Get a grip. Okay, so there, and then I'm going to go there, and then, oh, that might be a bit, oh no, that's the base I want. There and there. That's my base. So then I want this to come down to here somewhere. Like that. And I don't know if I want it that deep now, so right, okay, so this is what you get for like just playing, Dave. So we're going to go for where I said there, and then we're just going to go one notch over there. That's our depth, and then we're going to go from there, so that takes us to 1. So if we have it like 3 inches high, that's that there, and then so if we fold that over and fold that up. Started watching a new series tonight as well, because I was at a loose end, so I've cancelled my Paramount Plus subscription because I was watching Star Trek Strange New Worlds on it, but that's finished now, so I have cancelled my subscription to that and started a subscription with Apple TV, because I'm currently watching, oh dear, this is when it's going to get like, I'm currently watching something I cannot remember what it is. Right, we want to go to about there, I think that's where we're going to cut it off. So if that folds over, that goes to there, that seems about right. Do I want to have a bit of a, no, we're going to leave it like that. So I'm going to cut this off. Sorry, yeah, I can't remember what it's called, the chemistry something. It's about women's empowerment in the 50s, and I really enjoyed it. So I have to say, I was gonna tell you what it was called, but that requires you to actually have a memory, Dave. What? Go back. Don't want a link code, Dave. Just want to get into your Apple TV. Apple TV. It's got lessons in chemistry, and I've watched the first 2 episodes because it's one of the ones where it's not all dropped at the same time, and you have to kind of wait till the next lot comes out. And I have really enjoyed it, although it was a bit of a shocking end to the second episode. So, but I'm looking forward to watching it. So okay, so there we go. So that's what we've got. That's going to be our matchbook. Might be a little long actually. Yep, about there. Okay, so what I'm going to do, so what Maggie did was she had it so that she had a concertina that folded out. What I'm going to do is I'm going to have a perforation. So I'm going to use some of my, so they were all like decorated, but she had a concertina, like I say, and I'm going to make them out of this, which is, I think you might remember this stuff. This is my what's it called? It's that stuff. It's the, what's it called, Dave? Government paper. Oh, hello. Round one. So I'm just going to make that end straight. What I was thinking is, so this, we said it was 3, didn't we? Could do with putting it on a thing where I can actually measure it. Don't need that pulled out, Dave, because it's only going up to 3. But yeah, if you get a chance to watch it, give it a watch. If you're an Apple TV subscriber, obviously. You know, don't go and take out a subscription because I said. You know, I've got questionable taste at the best of times. But yeah, I really enjoyed it. I just was sad that there was no... I literally went, no! when there was no other episodes. So... but I've got to wait until I checked it out in the UK. I've got to wait till the 20th of October for the next episode. But I mean, like, I was going to say, I guess that's not far away, but it is. Today is the 14th, I believe. No, it's 13th. Friday the 13th. Oh, that's the reason why we were all feeling ill today then, isn't it? So this will curl up because it's gummed paper. So it's got an application on one side. Just need to straighten that edge off. And then pop that back in there. Every time, Dave, every time you start a video, you say to yourself, you know what, I'm going to start a stopwatch so that I know how long I've been going for. But every time you do it, you don't. So, not a stopwatch. Reset starting. So, yeah, that is what I meant, a stopwatch. I was thinking, it's not a stopwatch, Dave, but it is a stopwatch that I want. I don't want an alarm to go off, so... I mean, I've already been recording for a while, so... Goodness only knows how long I've been going for. I always think, oh, you know, I've done a video for it's about 20 minutes by now, and I'll look and it's been like an hour and a half. So, I want to get all of these into kind of some kind of a semblance. They're all going to go in there. Oh, Dave, they're a bit long. Or is it that way around? Oh, let's put them that way around, then they won't be too long. Put them in like that. And then we're going to chop it down at... Chop them at whatever this mark is here. So we'll go... Should we go that far? Yeah, we'll go there. Put a line there. We're going to chop them down to there. Don't know whether that actually has a measurement, that line. Is it a specific measurement or is it a guessed measurement? A guessed measurement. One there. It's, oh, that's not bad, is it? It's like 2 inches. Do that. Take the ones off that I know I've cut through. The other ones not cut through, so move those out the way. Do that. There you go. Cut through them all now. Okay, so the way I'm thinking of doing this is to have these on a little perforation. So this is what the difference I was going to do. Instead of having a concertina out, I'm going to have a I'm going to have these so that they are perforated. Now, oh, my chair has literally just collapsed. So just bear with me a moment, please. Well, we've got to expect some trials and tribulations. It is Friday the 13th. So, chair is repaired. So, one of the screws had come out. Who knew? Got a screw loose. So So yeah, I normally use my instrument of torture, you know, my little spiky hole maker thing, but I'm going to use this, which is a very old trimmer that I've had for a long time, but it comes with different settings, so you can have it as cut, score, or perforated, and I'd forgotten about it until I was tidying up a couple of weeks ago, and then thought, oh, forgot about that, so I thought I'd give this a go. So I'm going to have it so it sticks out, not a huge amount. Well, in fact, I'll just use the edge of there as my guide. Close that so I can get this to do what I want it to do, which it has. So it's perforated good. So that's what I was thinking of doing. So mine are going to be little tear out ones, and they're gummed already, so they can be used as little stickers and additions to journals and stuff. Come on, behave, play with me, please. Be good, stay there. Oh. Everything today, Friday the 13th. I'm not superstitious, so, well, not normally. Maybe a little bit more now. So there we go. So that's our little perforated things. So we're going to decorate them and then stick them in the book, and then they'll sit in there like that, and then you can tear them out whenever you fancy. They'll be stapled in to the bottom of the thing. Let's put the lid back on that for a minute. So they'll be stapled into the bottom of here, hopefully catching the bottom of it, which made me Maggie made me laugh because she oh, maybe that's a bit, it goes down all the way down there. No, that's fine. Just staple it at the very tip there. She stapled it and completely missed the paper, which we've all done. But I can't remember what she said, and it just made me laugh. It was a very different saying, you know. What did she say? That really tears you 90. I can't remember, something like that. It really tears you 90 or whatever. It just made me laugh, made me howl with laughter. It's great saying. So, but there you go. So that's what I'm going to do. So I want the inside of this to be a bit more decorative. So let's just get that kind of done. That's the thing of shame from my last video. What's this got on it? Oh, blimey. They've all got random bits of goodness knows what stuck to the ends of these things at the moment. So I have to use this. I can't find. Where's my other one? I do have one that is already started as a brown one. Maybe it's behind my water. Or behind my chocolate. No, it's not behind my chocolate. There's one here with no thing on the end of it. Okay, just going to use this. So, it's going to be a bit of a mixed bag about what comes out because it's got a bit of green on it, but it's just too blue looking that at the moment, so I like it to look very grungy. I know lots of people don't, but I do. I know you're not going to see Arthur this, so Arthur? What's Arthur got to do with it? What's Arthur got to do with it? What's love but a second-hand emotion? Yes, I am not Tina Turner. So she's got nothing to worry about me stealing her singing career. So Although, you know, you could steal her singing career now. She's already extremely famous without me. So this paper, by the way, is just paper that's been decoupaged with a nice napkin. And that's where it comes from. So cool. Yeah, there we go. So that's that. And then we're going to decorate these. So okay, so what I'm going to do, I'm going to take one. I know they're very curly, but they'll be fine. Once they've been in a matchbook, I'm going to put them in the matchbook and then put something on top of it, and it'll flatten it down nicely. So we're going to decorate it in a very similar sort of vein to the way that Maggie did hers. Here's a bit of book page. And I'm going to need a glue book, Dave, or a piece of glue paper, or something. It's one of my digitals, but that's fine. I'll use this. Some glue. I'm going to use that side because that's got more writing on it. Also, the other thing is they should go flat a bit after I've stuck things on it. So I've got, I know what I've got to hand. This is that box. Do you remember that box that when I was making, I can't remember what it was I was making, but I've used lots of bits from this box before. So we'll use this. Oh, there's that nice paper as well. With, I think it's Japanese writing. But like I say, don't quote me. It may well be Chinese or the like. No, we'll do it that way around, I think. Yeah, we'll do it like that. So like I say, they're just going to be little things that I can just tear out and make stuff with. Maybe something off here. Take maybe that flower. Maybe not that flower. Maybe, oh Dave, I tell you what, why don't you just rip all the flowers? Maybe a bit of flower. Don't know whether I like it. Maybe a bit of it like that, that's fine. Oh. I'm not very good at building clusters, and that's the reason why I don't build clusters. So I'm not very good at using glue either. Maybe a number. Let's go for 68, shall we? I don't even think I might leave it on that strip. Yep. This is why I get sticky fingers, because I use it to pick up with. I want something in that corner. What have I got here? Bit of I wanted to pick some, maybe take that off there. Get rid of the re. Want something in that corner before I put that on. Or maybe a bit of ticket might do the trick. A bit of ticket, I think. So if you do watch that thing that I told you, by the way, on Apple TV, I know you're all going to be like expecting something to happen, but hopefully I haven't ruined it for you. we go, that's one. Do another one. So maybe start with some of this time. Let's tear it down. I'm going to put it on that way, I think. Yep. Maybe a bit of ink on it. Not too much. Don't want to go over the top on it. Just give it a bit of colour. Glue that down. So this is my concession to clusters. That's what we're going to call it. Because you know I can't do a cluster. I really don't. Honestly, I'm getting right to and out about clusters. It all just needs. It's not perfect enough for me. That's what it is. Maybe a bit of that. Maybe that bit there with a bit of writing on it. I like. Yep, I'll have that. Let's turn that up. Ugh. Very stiff. Of course, I've now turned my phone off. Who knows how long I've been going for. No, I don't think I wanted to have that there somewhere. Yeah, we'll have that there, but I want something else in that corner. No, not that. Maybe there, a piece of this, whatever this is. Just ink it because it's got very fluffy white edge pieces. It's that, what's that fibrous paper called for painting on? Watercolour paper. Got there in the end. Maybe yeah, keep that under there, Dave. Yep, I like that. That's another one. Cool. Okay, maybe a piece of this. Just rip it, Dave. Don't want it to have too straight an edge. Oh, I know what else I could use on here. Maybe a bit of wash. No, Dave, that's not ink. Doesn't take much to confuse me, does it? Sorry. Makes me laugh, the fact that I've got such lack of attention. I blame society. It's a societal thing that we've created. We've created monsters out of ourselves. We've got such terrible attention spans these days. I'll come back to that in a minute. I was going to put something else on and thought, don't get distracted, Dave. Just head down, carry on. Get rid of the bits of paper that you don't want to keep. Get off me. Maybe a bit of this. Might as well use a bit of the stuff that I've taken off the outside. What's going on here? So this is that off. It's a gummed envelope that it was stuck to, and I've just found out that the gum is very active, and I was trying to stick to my finger. Right, okay, yes, I like that, but I want a bit of book page. For me, this kind of a cluster doesn't feel right without a bit of book page. Not too much though. We only want a bit. We'll put that on there, and we'll have something. Let's maybe have a word off this. Departure or waybill. Let's go departure. Keep waybill for something else. around the edge. Or just throw it on the floor. How many times? It's alive! Get off me! That piece of sellotape really wants to stick to me. And it's sticking to my hairy arms. There we go, another piece. Do another one. Maybe this time. Ink it. Maybe get some more ink. Nice and dark. Oh, I've just thrown the lid of the glue on the floor. Well, not thrown it, but it's gone that way. Might as well have thrown it. Yeah, we'll put that on there. Hort, it says Hort because something's missing off the front, and tied. Desperado. I don't know what it was going to say, but it's going on 8 now. Or maybe it's not. Maybe it isn't. Maybe there's so much glue on here that maybe you can't actually use that. There you go, it's even worse now, whatever the editing of that. Yes, I don't know what it said, but it doesn't say anything like that now. Des, it says. Why is that not sticking down? Why are you not sticking down? Oh, you know why? Because I'm more gluey than the thing is, that's why. Also, there's not enough glue on that edge, so I'll just use a bit of wet glue. And under there. Very sticky fingers. Get rid of the bits of paper down. Maybe a bit of this. Oh, yeah, I like that. I don't know what this is hanging over the edge of it, but I like it. Let's use a bit of the area that isn't covered in glue. That on there. Should we have another number? Just ink it. Good way to use up your scraps. Well, a good way and also a different way. If you usually make clusters out of them, then if you're anything like me, you won't have made anything because you don't make clusters. Let's go for a full-on wonk on that. The full-on wonk. I want something else at the top. There we go. Bit of this. So this is some of the paper I made from using my stamps. Put that on there. Yep, that's fine. There we go. So I'm going to come back and you will see completed stuff, I think. So I have finished making and I have zoomed in a little bit so you can see them better. So what we've done is we'll put them in a minute, but I'll show you what I've done. So I've done a whole variety of them. So there's one, that's all separate, yeah. So they've flattened out a little bit because of the stuff, the layers on them. So I've done some with some stamps on, with little bits of off-cut stuff. Try and get my porky fingers out of the way, sorry. Some more stamps, and there's some like washi tape stickers. Just odds and ends, odds and sods that I had in my arsenal. Obviously, we like postage stamps, so that was the thing I was going to put on camera. Completely forgot about it though. So, and anyway, so I've made all of those. So all I need to do now is I just need to line them all back up again, so the bottoms kind of line up. You've got to get your bottom in the line. So I'm just going to line all of these up, and then we can staple it, because you know, I ran out of Bambi staplers for my little Bambi. Maggie used a tiny attacher. I don't have a tiny attacher. I have a Bambi instead. So I've never watched Bambi. I think I've told you that before. So anyway, moving on, because like apparently it'll make me cry, so that's one of the reasons I've stayed away from it. So because I'm overly emotional as it is. So there we go. So they're all lined up, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to pop them in there. I'm going to catch them in the space. Make sure it's kind of in the middle. And these might, hopefully this will go through all of these now. Hopefully. And hopefully I'll manage to capture them all in one staple. Squeezy! Oh, it did get, it went all the way through as well, and it went all the way through to the point where they've actually started to flatten out at the back. And all I'm going to do is I'm just going to press them down a bit more so they attach a bit better. That's likely going to come apart then. And am I happy with the attachment of those? Yes, I am. Yeah. So then these will just be I'll be able to tear these out when I want to use one, and then they just go in there, and we'll pop that on there. I feel like I need something on the front of it though. So maybe I should have done, is it too late now? Let me see if I can put another score line in here. Stick it on here, put another one. Hopefully it won't. Let's just try that around that way. That on a line, kind of. Let's put that there, and hopefully I won't. I know it's the wrong way up. Try and do that again then, Dave. Like that. And then just fold that as well. Just to try and, it needs to be box-like around them. Yeah, that's better. And that can just stick in there. Oh, that's cool. Much better. Much happier with that. Right, okay. So like I say, I just need to put something on the front. Oh, that do? Do I have anything else? Not to hand. Maybe that would do. Oh, you know what? I get that. I think that would do. Maybe that and a stamp. So it'll be an extreme close-up of this stamp book, I'm afraid. So what colour? We could go red. It's got red numbers. Do you want to go red? Do you want to go something that's more contrasting? Oh, maybe a purple. Maybe a purple. Yep, we're going for purple. There's purple and blue makes red, and there's purple and blue in there, so it's fine. So I'm going to use this purple stamp, and I'm just going to use a bit of ink on it. No, I'm not, because this is as dry as an old sock. That's as dry as an old sock as well. What shall I use? Use that. So, sorry for putting my arms all over the place. Just wanted to take the newness off this stamp. Well, it's not even new. This is a very old stamp. This is 3D. This is pre-decimalisation of this stamp. So decimalisation came in 1971. So it's got to be over 50 years old. So I would have thought that would be considered to be fairly old for a stamp. Oh, I'll try to put that pin in off camera, but no, that isn't going to work. So I want to put that kind of there and that kind of there. Yeah, we'll do that. And this is gummed, so I'm going to utilise the gum by licking it. I'm going to pop it on there. I'm just going to, probably a good idea if I try to get it straight. I'll just pull the stamp up as well, Dave. And then just open that up and just wrap that round. Cool, just a bit of ink on the edge of there. Fabulous. There we go. So that's what I've made. So that was inspired by the concertina style one that Maggie made on her channel. Like I say, I will link Maggie's channel in the description, but it's called Waste Some Time with Maggie, and yeah, she's got quite a few things on there. Like I say, she's from New Zealand. I don't know whether she's from New Zealand, but she's definitely in New Zealand. Oh, sorry, I've just had a mini crafter lunch go off off camera. So there you go. So I hope you like that. That's my take. Hers was concertina style. Mine is just like this, so I can tear these out. The theory of that is, let me just get you a piece and I'll show you what I mean by this. Let's cut this. I don't even need to cut it down. I'm just going to show you. So I'll try and get this into camera. So this does this. This does this perforation. It's got a perforation on it, and so when they're in the matchbook, I should be able to just tear them out like that, which it works. So hurrah! So there you go. So that's it. So hope you enjoyed that. Hope you enjoyed spending some time with me. Don't forget, my name is Dash of Dave, and I love you all without exception, until you give me a reason not to. So don't give me a reason not to, and come back and see me next time when I'll have another video, something crafty. And yeah, so don't forget to subscribe, like, comment. All of that really works for me. What really works for all of the crafters out there. So whoever you're supporting, please, you know, it doesn't even have to be a crafter. Whoever you're supporting on YouTube, give them a like, comment. You don't need to like say anything massive. You could just say thank you, or thanks for sharing, or a smiley face, or whatever, and subscribe. So all right then, folks, take care. Love to you all. Have a fantastic week ahead, and I'll see you next time. Take care. Bye.